Hey guys, what is going on? It's Abyssal Fate here, and today I am making a video about Rengar. Actually, pretty much any early game assassin and how to get ahead of them. Specifically Rengar, but you can probably apply this to most other champions. This is going to be played on my Plat 5 Smurf currently. It's got a 78% win ratio, and typically I play with Plat 2, Plat 1, Plat 2, Plat 3, Plat 2. So around like Plat 1, Plat 2 MMR currently. I don't really have the most impressive KDA, but I don't really play Rengar for KDA. I more play to win, which you can see from that. Anyways, continuing on that, we're going up against an Irelia top lane against a... Who actually is? Is that actually a top lane Lucian? Okay, I didn't even notice that. I'm going to be going up against a Warwick. It's going to be a Nivea against Fiddlesticks, Jhin against Caitlyn, Lulu against Brand. So right from the get-go, what you need to look at as an early game champion, especially if it's an early game assassin, is which lane is going to be the easiest to gank and your jungle matchups. Looking at top Irelia versus Lucian, Lucian has no CC whatsoever. So actually, let me make this HUD a little bit smaller. So since you can look and you can see that the Lucian's probably not going to have any CC, I mean aside from the exhaust, but that's only like a one-time use. So I'll probably gank when his exhaust is up, but aside from his exhaust being up, I'm not really going to gank much. So, other than that, I'm not really looking at mid because Fiddlesticks can... I mean, granted Irelia, or not Irelia, what the hell? Anivia does have a good bit of CC. We can also see that Fiddlesticks does have his fear. So if you just jump on him, then he's destroyed. Other than that, looking bot lane I think is going to be my easiest gank. I can honestly like just flash out of the Brand stun and flash out of the Jin's snare. So based on that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to know that I can just gank bot and probably get some free kills. But first what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to snowball off the jungle, because I know that my jungler can, their jungler can probably easily gank the Anivia and probably easily gank the Lucian. And the reason why is just because both of those lanes have CC. Irelia either has her slow or she has her stun, depending on how high or low HP the Lucian is. So I want to just deny that. The odds are, and if I was the enemy jungler, I would probably go for the top lane, because the odds are the top lane is going to be pushed in by the time that I get to the my second buff. So that's probably where I think that he's going to be. So from here, I'm just going to take this red buff, and notice how I'm going to just jump on it, Q, and then keep using my Q as an auto attack reset. Pop a potion here. Boom. Okay. Level 2. I'm going to go for that red buff. But first, I'm going to take these chickens, and I'll tell you why. Even though it gives you like a slower move over to that red buff, what the chickens are going to allow you to do is they're going to allow you to smite that red buff and hit level 3. Now, I should have checked my minimap to see if they leash. I think that they probably did. Wow, that was actually really good. Good job. What did I almost say mid? What the hell is he doing? Did he just go and ward that? I don't know. Alright, so we're going to have to keep an eye on our minimap to see what they're doing. Because otherwise that could be pretty bad for us. Let's pop over here. If the Warwick's not here... Oh, he is here. Okay. That's a free kill. Okay. I'm just going to run back. Flash forward. Now, I have my... oh, God. Okay. Okay, I was going to say... Alright, now I'm going to use my W correctly here. Okay, Warwick's down there. So we're going to run over this way. Good job. Well played by the Anivia there. I think I just need to run because otherwise Warwick will literally just gun me down. Wait, was that Fiddle? Oh, it was Fiddle. Oh god, I need help. He has exhaust. I'm gonna use my W to negate the fact that... Please use your exhaust? No? Okay. I guess he didn't. I'm just using my W. He used his auto attack and his Q all in the same tick. And what that allows me to do is that allows me to just use my... what's it called? My W, and then block like all of that damage. And notice how here I'm just using my W to block the damage from 2 of the Gromp's autos rather than just 1. And already I'm starting out this game 3-0, which is like normally this is like a usual start. Well, I mean it's an above usual start. Like normally you will probably get like 1 kill. I didn't get his red buff though, and that's like the real issue. But it's not really that big of an issue because I'm obviously 3-0, so not that big of a deal that we don't get a red buff. I was actually kind of worried that wouldn't hit there. Just gonna run over here, make a use of my passive leap to generate myself some free ferocity. And you don't even have to leap. See how I just got 1 free ferocity? Just by being in the bush when I auto attack. This is really low. We're just gonna take this. Level 4 now. I probably could keep going. Okay. My chickens are about to come up, like I said. Like I was about to say, actually, I should say. Typically what I would do is, if they didn't see me at their red buff, I would have smited away their red buff to hit level 3, and then I would have killed them. I'm going to go for this, and then I'm just going to wait on that for just a second. Okay, perfect. Now, seeing that I want to gank bot, and that bot's probably my most likely gank, I'm gonna route from my wolves to my chickens to my golems. Now already I've snowballed a lead as an early assassin. Now I have to make use of that lead. I'm not too strong until I'm level 6, and that's the issue. It looks like these people are gonna be pushed in actually though, so I might not want to go there. But you know, we'll take this and then we'll see where it leads us. That was bad because I only hit my my Q for one of the instances. Now, notice how here I'm not going for my jungle item. A lot of people probably already question that. We're like, what the hell are you doing? Well, I'll let you know. I'm actually not going my jungle item. That way I can rush my Duskblade. And if anybody's read my Rengar guide, if you don't, I'll leave a link in the description. I have a detailed description on why I believe that you should rush Duskblade over going for like any other item. And right now I'm just going to run over here. Okay, I'm just gonna come down here. I'm gonna try to get in the bush. No, apparently not. Okay. I'm gonna save my ferocity here. Jump down into there. Oh, miss that. Gonna be able to pick him up though. Nice. And my Storm Raiders allows me to just get away. Pretty much for free. I was going to go over there just because I have my W up and then wait for him to... If I was going to go in there, I would have waited for him to use his Q and then I would have jumped in. My jump would have consisted of an auto attack, which is like the jump itself, and then an E. Because that would have done the most burst. And then as soon as he auto attacked me once, I would have pressed W just to heal back half. It's about to respawn. I was going to place the ward, but then I was like, yeah, nah, I'm pretty good, probably. I'm going to hit level 6 off this. So after I take this, and I should be able to get this soon. Yeah. After I take this, I'm going to go take my, probably Gromp. I'm going to want to back, and then I'm going to want to gank probably bottom. I'm not sure. I wish that my passive would tell me who I need to kill. Okay, Fiddlesticks. Okay, so I still need to kill Fiddlesticks, so I might gank mid, even though he's got that CC, which I don't want to deal with. I feel like with Anivia, especially considering he just blew his barrier, we should be able to pull off something nice. Actually, she's really overextended right now. I might be able to go up there and then get a kill. Yeah, he's got exhaust. I'm gonna go top. Alright, Fiddle Slash is back up now. Oh, looks like he got this ward. If he kept going on her, I would have just ulted and chased him down. But he didn't do that. Here, 1 second, I'm gonna take a sip. On my drink. Alrighty. I'm 5-0 now, so I really need to transfer my lead onto my teammates. I'm gonna do this by ganking the lane that I said earlier is my priority lane to gank. Alright, looks like he's coming down here. That's super bad. Oh, he gets killed. Luckily, I'm in position to get, not a counter gank exactly, but a counter... Well, I mean, in a way, it's a counter gank. I'm countering the effects of that gank. Brand's completely out of mana, so I'm going to ulti here. I'm just going to go in on him. Okay. Now, I missed my empowered E there. What I was trying to do was do a flash E combo. I thought that he would be running more towards the this bush, but he wasn't, so unlucky. Just a relatively bad play from me. Well, I mean, it's a reasonable assumption. I also could have warded the bush, but I also wanted to save my ward in case I missed and he went into that bush, so I could ward it and then hop to him. I'm just going to ward that because Warwick at pretty much any stage of the game can solo this dragon. I should have angled that better. I guess it doesn't matter though, because Lulu can get that ward off of it. Notice how I'm not going into the bush yet, and I do now. Now what I'm going to do is, if I can make it... Oh, can I make it? No, I don't think so. Unlucky. I was going to say I'll probably just try to transfer my ferocity over, but not. It looks like that's probably not going to happen. If Lucian stays, I can probably go top. But right now, as an assassin, you're just looking to transfer your lead into other parts of the game. So right now, you want to try to transfer your lead onto as many lanes as possible. Right now, I'm going to go top, for example. I'm coming up into this bush. I'm giving him, like, direct instructions. Go up. Okay, hopefully she'll go in on him, because he's, like, completely out of mana almost. He has enough for, like, a Q. Ready? And now. Give the kill. Thank you. I'm already hyper-fed, so I don't really need the kill. I am going to farm this, though. Which, honestly, I probably should have given that away, but, you know, I get greedy sometimes. We actually can dive here. Now, I could have W'd earlier, but I didn't, because I was going to tank the turret either way. And when you W later, it makes it so... Because the turret's going to ramp up in damage each time. So, when you W later, it's just going to make it so you heal back more. And I'm actually going to push with him here. And the reason for me pushing with him here is that, forces the Irelia teleport. Otherwise, Irelia could have just walked back to lane, and she wouldn't have had to waste anything. But that makes her waste her teleport. It's either she TPs or she goes down. So here I'm going to pick up another serrated dirk, and from here I'm going to go for my Yomus. The reason that I'm not going for a jungle item, again, is just because I really want to abuse the lethality and abuse the amount of damage that it deals. Now, right now I have 100% kill participation, and I have 53 CS, so a little bit above the Warwick, and I'm going to be heading bottom. Again, bottom was my priority gank from the start. Hopefully this guy stays. It's funny that we saw him for so long, I don't know why. Wow, what a good sport. I wonder if she was like holding that for me or what. But anyways, so I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I'm trying to show how to transfer that lead. Now, the reason that I'm farming right now, not really doing too much around the map, and by the way, I know these are coming up because I always try to clear like one after the other. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell is he trying to do? He's dead. Okay, then I'm able to pick this up. Now, when you're behind, unless you 100% know where the enemy jungler is, please do not try to invade their jungle, unless you really know what you're doing. Like if you have somebody with you, and they're really strong, then yeah, you can do that. But if you don't, it's really just a really bad idea. Like, don't ever do that in your games. Again, I'm just kiting this into the bush. Notice how I get in that extra little auto attack? I probably should have W'd there, by the way. Notice how I get in that extra auto attack in between my Q. Like, I auto attack, Q auto attack, and then I run over into that bush. I'm going to come help her with this in just a second. Even though Anivias don't really need much help normally. But still, it makes it like a little bit faster for her. Look, she's... Just gonna respond to him. Now, right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take this Rift Herald. The way that he could have lived through that level 1 invade. First, you place a ward right here, and then you kite the red buff back over into that corner. I have to use my W here to heal back. And the reason why you do that is because then it's super hard for Rengar to leap, and plus, if he does come, then you can flash back a lot faster. I want to give this to Lucian here, by the way. Or actually, you know, I'll take it. And I'm going to head top right away. I'm just going to ulti straight off. For one, that gives me vision of if anybody else is coming. Right now, we know the answer is no. Just going to wait on my W here, and... Okay, I wanted him to have that. And then again, I'm the one that's just taking the farm. Honestly, if I'm trying to give the kills away, I probably shouldn't be taking the farm. But, yeah, definitely. All you need to do, really, Warwick, and anybody else that's in this example, is just drag out the red buff, drag out whatever buff it is, don't fight for it. if you fight for it, it's going to be really bad for you. I'm just going to place the Rift Herald right here, honestly, because Irelia is dead right now. Her TP is probably back up. Yeah, it's 255. So her TP should be back up. We can just take this down really quick. And then it'll keep pushing by itself. And his red's coming up soon. So yeah, right now, it's about 15 minutes into the game almost, and we are snowballing out of control. And we've done that by looking at the lanes, seeing which ones we can gank, ganking the ones that we can. We've also done that by setting behind the enemy jungler and making sure that we know what we're doing. At all times, we want to make sure that we're abusing our pressure. Now, the only issue with this is that I don't have, like, he can just fear me, but, I'm so bad. Oh, I'm so bad! Oh, the god! Oh my gosh, I almost just died there. That's so bad. Now is a situation where Warwick could invade. If I was Warwick, I would invade the Rengar's bot side. Although probably taking this would be easier. And probably less risky. But if I was Warwick right now, I would probably try to invade Rengar bot side. Because I'm at 200 HP. Granted, you can't really do that. But I'm just saying, like, in a situation where that would be, like a perfect outcome if the lanes are doing, like, kind of even. But at this point, the lanes aren't doing kind of even. And that's because I've really snowballed my lead. Now, the reason that I go for the Merc Treads here is because Brand Stun, Jhin Snare, Jhin Slow, Fiddle Fear, Fiddle Silence, Warwick Fear, Irelia Stun, Irelia Slow, Red Buff slows if Warwick picks up a red buff, or if any of them pick up a red buff, really. I'm just going to run over here now. Wow. I don't even have to use my ultimate, which is very good. Gonna wait for my Duskblade. Oh, never mind, it's not procced. Okay. And the reason I'm getting her ahead is because I know that she needs gold to kind of get ahead and do more later. Whereas Rengar doesn't really need as much gold as she would. I mean, granted, Rengar does do very well with gold, but I'm already at the point where I'm hyper-fed. And because I'm hyper-fed, I want to feed my team, not myself. Because if I die going all in, who's going to do anything if I have all the kills? And again, their team really isn't playing that bad this game. I mean, it's 15 to 18, or 15 to 8, I mean. But the problem is the fact that they're just getting outclassed by me. And that's kind of an issue for them. So, I'm just going to go up. And I'm going to probably cut the video off right about here. I really appreciate everybody that watched this video, and I hope that you guys learned how to start snowballing a lead as Rengar, or as any other champion. If you guys want, I'll leave my build in the description below. I'll also leave the guide, as I said before, and good luck in solo queue, everybody. I hope that you all have a lot of fun trying to gain Elo over these next couple days, or trying to gain Elo, or, well, MMR, really, if you're trying to gain your MMR during the preseason. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time.